Say goodbye to your new Tesla. It just got repoed. Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Hope you're doing great. Buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Will we see people's new Teslas being repoed? Well, it's happening as we speak. We know repos are up. But this one is one that came to mind to me personally recently, and I think you guys are going to agree with this one. God, this stuff it's like living in an episode of The Twilight Zone. Insane. We're in economic turmoil at the moment. We are at the razor's edge, the breaking point. The dam is about to bust open. Throw a dart at an economic challenge map. We're hitting something. I continue to find myself saying, because somebody who lived through 2008, suffered a little blowback, rebounded from it, and is here giving real talk, even as an industry professional, continue to think back on 2008. I don't remember any of this stuff. Nothing like this. This was in 2008. It was economic component that caused the Great Recession financial crisis. We have political, social, and economic components at work today. This one is scary. Yet most people are numb or just doing their best to keep their heads above water, or simply naive to the fact booms and busts. We've always had them. So today what we're going to talk about is the impending doom for the auto industry, and specifically our good fuzzy friends over at Tesla. I can't tell you how many Teslas I see driving around, and a lot of them young people, basically kids that went out and financed and got underneath big payments for their Teslas. Now, some of them might just be working. Some of them might be living at home, but everybody went out and bought one of these cars, right? I mean, we see a lot of Teslas. Before, when you see a Tesla, you're like, oh, wow, rich person. Now you see one, you're like, who's that? How'd that kid and his parents buy it? No, they went out and financed it. How? Because they have, this is insane. This is insane. And this is going to get bad. In October, you're going to have to start paying your student loans again. I know some grown-ups, even close to my age, that are still toting around student loan debt. Astronomical debt when it comes to student loans. And then, like we've seen recently with UPS drivers making $170,000 a year, and then the guy at Starbucks, In-N-Out, McDonald's with their college degree working there. This is insane. So as what I'm anticipating, this is bad news. Auto industry, listen up. Buckle up and strap in. This is bad news, because I believe that a lot of short-sighted people thought that they were going to get their student loans forgiven, and they went out and spent that extra money on Teslas. And see, this is the warning sign. Here's you know what? I always say fake it till you make it. I remember Beamers and Mercedes my whole life, even when I was trying to look rich before I was rich, right? Fake it till you make it. That's fine. Nothing wrong with there. Once you achieve financial security and any level of success, you notice, at least that's what I do. Most people, then you get to the point where you don't need to act rich anymore, because you are. So a lot of people that you see in these Teslas, they're not rich. They're debt slaves, and they're going to be losing their cars, because the majority of them, if they're under 40, have student loan debt that's ramping back up. This thing has disaster written all over it. This is insane to me. Am I the only one out here seeing it? Please leave it in the comments below if you're seeing it too. This is absolute insane. So, and like, I'm targeting Teslas because I just never seen an explosion of Teslas on the road like I've seen during the crisis, during the money dump, during stimulus, and the loan forgiveness. It's coming to an end. It's all but gone. We're now anticipating 2024 is going to be official recessionary times. And whether you wait for it or not, personally, you do not want to wait for it. Most people they have no choice but to hang on and believe somehow it's only going to get better. It always gets worse before it gets better. And we are now in uncharted territory. We have never in our lifetimes seen anything like this. You would have to go back to the Great Depression of 1929 to even come close, but it gets better or worse, depending on how you look at it. With modern technology today, at least back in 1929, most people had to go out and provide a service, a function, a job. Now people are glued to their smartphones trying to make a buck. Even YouTubers. If I wasn't here on YouTube, I could be out working right now, which I continue to do as I have multiple income streams that I have to tend to. But investment income always is the path to wealth. That's what allows me to do this. I don't do this necessarily because I have to. Do it because I want to. I do it because I want to. This is something I enjoy doing, and I do it because I want to. But make no mistake about it, this is much different than any other bubble we've ever seen in human history. In my opinion, it's exhibiting way more crash behavior than the one I lived through in 2008. And up until that point, that was the biggest, or up until now, that was the biggest crash on record for the housing market. We got another one knocking at the door. The only reason the air is coming out of the balloon a little slower is the removal of the amount of stimulus, because it was so astronomical, of course isn't going to come out overnight. And that's why forecasters are predicting 2024. It's going to be painful. You're going to have inflation up and job loss and people just struggling to keep up with their bills. And final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters we're swimming in now, shark infested. Tesla, welcome to the swimming pool. I believe you're going to see probably at some point news headlines of car repos spiking. And I believe a lot of these kids wanting to act and look rich went out and financed those Teslas. They are financed, and they're going to be having to pay their student loans again. And guess what? The repo man is going to be coming, knocking out the door. You're going to come out to your car one day, and it's going to be gone. Please don't let that be you. Get in front of this. Dump that thing. Turn it back in. Do whatever you have to do if you think you're at risk of this. In the meantime, I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way, because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, it'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon. For your convenience, as always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.